First, use a very good hydrating moisturizer and apply it all over your face. I also used a rose balm for my lips so that they don't get dry during makeup process. Using Garnier under eye treatment to wake up my eyes more and applying it all over. Using Makeup Forever HD foundation. Applying it with Sephora foundation brush, pressing it down on my skin and also applying it all over my ears. NYX corrector palette, using the lightest shade with a concealer brush under my eyes to cover up any types of dark circles, smoothly blend it all over so that it gives the ultimate coverage. Using LA Girl Pro Concealer in medium beige for spots, also applying it with the foundation brush. And around my lips, I will also be using the same exact shade, the lightest shade on the corrector palette, so that it gives more coverage and a lighter shade, because the lips area usually gets very dark. I will also be covering it up with the red shade from the same corrector palette so that it really gives that smooth coverage. Finishing it up with MAC Cosmetics Studio Fix in number NC43 with the powder brush. To set my under eyes, I will be using a bronzer powder from Wet n Wild. For contouring, I'm using LA Girl Pro Concealer in Beautiful Bronze. On the nose, draw a straight line, and on the tip of the nose as well, to get that very skinny look, and around my lips to get that pout look. For highlight, I am using LA Girl Pro Concealer in Creamy Beige, drawing a triangle right under my eyes and up until the contour line, right in the middle of the nose between the two contouring line, and also on top of the forehead, 3 lines across the forehead and on the chin. And that's the contour and highlight look. Using a beauty blender, which you always have to wet it first, and mixing it all over. Pressing it down so that the colors really get inside your skin. I'm also using a flat foundation brush from Bobbi Brown to smooth it up a little bit, and also a foundation brush from MAC Cosmetics in number 190 to set the highlight part. I didn't want to use the same brush because then the colors will mix up and it's basically going to kill the entire purpose. Just a regular powder brush from MAC Cosmetic set and just blending it all in. You could use any powder brush for this step, it doesn't matter. To set my contour, I'm using Wet n Wild bronzer in number 740 Bikini Contest on top of my contour area. I'm just setting it with this, with a concealer brush and with a flat powder brush. Also using the lightest shades to set the highlight. I'm using the Anastasia contour kit and using the darkest color to go on top of my cheekbones. Using the same exact powder brush. Of course, doing a fishy face helps at this point because then it helps you see the cheekbones and you just go right underneath. Using the banana from the same kit to set my under eyes and as well as the highlight part. In order to get an extra highlight, I'm using this shimmer powder and just going on top of the cheekbones. Using the Anastasia Shadow Couture palette, using the brush that was provided with the palette and soft peach all over my lid. Using an angled shadow brush for the crease, and for the crease I'm using the color Fudge, just going all over my crease and making a light shadow so that when I actually draw the crease line, it will be visible. Just using an eyeliner brush actually from MAC Cosmetics here, and using the color Noir, which is the blackest black on this palette, and I love it, and just drawing a curved line. Just draw a line according to your eye shape, whichever eye, like the shape of the lid you have, just draw a line on top of it lightly, and there you go, you got your crease. And just blending it in with the same angle shadow brush a little bit. If you want, you can apply the same color fudge on top of it again, redefining the crease again. Lid, I'm actually using a shadow brush from Maybelline, and will be using the color Bellini, and just press it and slide it on top of the lid so that the color actually stays. You already defined your eyes, you already did the contouring part, now just put the color on, press it and slide. To get a little bit of shimmer, I will also be using the pink champagne, which is a very champagne shimmery color, on top of the lid, just to get a little pop. For eyeliner, I will be using gel eyeliner from MAC Cosmetics, using a flat eyeliner brush. I already have eyelash extensions on, so for the mascara, just using it a little bit. This is actually from Wet n Wild Max Plus. For the under eyeliner, I didn't use an eyeliner actually, I just used the color Noir from the same palette and just went over my waterline with the brush. For brows, I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills Pomade in Ebony, and just applying it with the flat brush and brushing it. To get the ultimate lip shape, you should always outline it with a nude eyeliner or a nude lip pencil. Afterwards, always line it with a similar color to your lips. I'm using NYX Cosmetics lip liner in copper, and just go on top of the nude liner so that it gives that ultimate fuller effect. Just go all over it, and it also helps you line the lips. And then lip stain from Sephora in number 4. It's a very natural pink. Since I did the cut crease and the dramatic eyes, I didn't want to do that much with the lips, so I kept it more natural. And that's it, you have a perfect holiday look. This is a very glamorous holiday look with the cut crease, and the eyes are very smoky. So if you want to go all out this holiday, this will be a perfect full glamorous look. I hope you enjoyed it, and please leave your comments down below, and don't forget to subscribe.